is called Grey's Anatomy, Meredith Grey, but it's like she died. So hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another video. For today's video, we are going to be reacting to season 3 of Grey's Anatomy. What's the gag edition? So y'all are even going to see the craziest moments, all the gags, all the tea. But yeah, so without further ado, make sure you like and subscribe. Okay, so where we last left off was Denny died, Izzy quit her job, and she also admitted that she was the one that cut the wire. Burke is still recovering. Christina's kind of helping him out with that. Meredith was trying to pick a man because she couldn't decide. Addison somewhere sad in the corner. There was just a lot going on, so we're going to see what's going on this season.
In a moment, unable to move in one direction or the other.
That's really sad. So basically, I guess they're all moving on with their lives or whatever, and she is still wearing the dress. She's wearing the dress that she wore when Denny died, the prom dress. She's still wearing it. She's sitting on the floor. They're trying to get her together, but she will not move. And that's so sad.
I don't have a story. Just a girl in a bar.
Just a guy in a bar.
They are so cute. Look at them. So this is how they met. Basically, they met at Joe's bar, which we already knew that they kind of hung out and hooked up or whatever, but we really didn't know the full thing. So now we're really getting to see the backstory of them talking. She's like, I'm just a girl in the bar. He's like, I'm just a guy in the bar, whatever. But it was meant to be.
To say was, but now all I can say is that I'm in love with you.
I mean, you know, Derek loves Meredith, which that was something we already knew, you know, but there's been so much tea, so much drama. You know, he was trying to do it Addison in season 2 and all that mess was going on. And, you know, now he's here and he's telling Meredith, he says, I'm in love with you.
Oh. This is awkward.
See, my thing with this is so he's trying to come over and have a civil conversation, and they're trying to have a chat, and Mark shows up and he's in Addison's hotel room. So it's oh, Addison was messing around anyway. And it's she's always been telling Derek oh no, there's nothing really going on between me and Mark. It's just a whatever. But she keeps going back to Mark, so there's something going on. I just would say the funniest thing from this is everyone's face, everyone's huh? Because it's how is Mark wearing one of the coats? I don't understand. They really sat up here and gave Mark a job. I'm sure Mark is good at his job. That's not what I'm saying, but it's just now that's more drama, that's more tea, because now he's trying to get with Addison. Addison's still trying to get after Derek. Derek's trying to get after Meredith. It's just it's a whole mess. It's a love square. It's a hot mess going on, and I'm So now that he's working there, it's really going to be bad, because he's going to be trying to get Addison back. He's probably going to be fighting with Derek, because Derek punched him in season 2. So.
Right. Oh, this is just perfect.
Oh my gosh. Okay, there was absolutely no reason that Christina needed to be yelling that, because everybody was looking. Everybody seems like they have an attitude about it. Bailey's what is going on? Christina's are you serious? Meredith's oh crap. Derek and Addison and Mark, they're all just looking at each other I don't know what's going on.
Everything's gonna be different now. I promise. From here on out.
Hold on. That was a lot of zeros. And maybe I need to rewind it, because maybe I'm looking at it wrong. But to me, that was looking like a lot of zeros. Denny got money. Denny had coin. And I guess none of us, we did not know that. But Denny was loaded, apparently. And he just gave his entire life savings to Izzy. Really? I mean, he didn't even know Izzy that long. But Dang.
Only if you have it delivered to my hotel room because I'm off the bed.
She thinks she's slick too. See, that's what it is. She thinks that she's slick. See, that's my thing. I really don't like Callie like that. Like, I'm not really the biggest Callie fan. I don't know. That's just, it is what it is. But it's like, you were just over here with George. Now you're over here with Mark Sloan. Everybody knows if you're hanging out with Mark Sloan, it's just to sleep with him. Like, I think that we figured that out by now. So it's like, she just hanging around. And she's like, oh, you could come back to my hotel room. Callie, get it together.
You're one of Derek's sisters.
Yeah. Well, I knew you didn't think I was the wife, seeing as you already ran her off.
Nancy is visiting from
Oh my gosh. You know what? I don't like her. I don't like her at all. I understand it's one of Derek's sisters. I get all of that. I do not like her at all. That moment was really funny though. I'm not gonna lie. But it's like, imagine if you were married. It's like, that's so messed up. She just gotta sit there and take it because she's like, oh, that's my man's sister.
I can get rid of his valve replacement at 2. That's no good.
Yang brought you a latte.
You're not scrubbing.
The thing about Christina is she was already bossy. Like, Christina has been bossy, but she could like back it up, like, you know. And it's like, now that she really has power, like, she just went full on power hungry. Like, she has people giving her coffee and stuff, trying to bribe her, and it's still not working. She's like, no, you can't scrub in. So it's like, the fact that she's in charge of the board and everything now is not good. I feel extremely bad for Bailey. And let me just say this. Like, I definitely understand Christina. Christina's trying to protect her man at all costs. It's like, we get it. Like, that's, you know, what you're supposed to do. But the thing is, like, Bailey now thinks that it's Burke. I'm sure she's probably like, Burke raised my name off the board. I feel bad for her because Bailey is an excellent surgeon. And, you know, now she's probably thinking like everyone's out to get her. Everybody hates her and stuff like that. And in reality, it's just Christina trying to protect Burke because Burke messed up his hand.
No. Has it not been easy? It's fine.
The thing about Burke is like, you can kind of tell when something is off with Burke. Burke is not good at like hiding it. And the thing about George is like, George is extremely smart. George can read people well. So it's kind of like, he's like, are you okay? Like, George knows. There is no way that George will not know what's going on, because like the way he's looking at Burke, the way he's talking to Burke, he's just trying to read him. And like, Burke is so easy to read. He's like, something is off. And the thing is like, is George going to call him out on it? Is George going to like close his mouth and be like, all right? Because this is George's dad now. And the thing is like, if Burke does not do his best on George's dad, George will never talk to Burke again.
Oh, she's amazing. Dr. Han. She's doing a consult. I wonder who the VIP patient is.
So George is called for backup. I definitely understand that. I think that he should call for backup because Burke is not on his A game. And, you know, we can't be like doing anything 50%. You know, there's no time for 50% when it's George's dad on the line, you know. So he calls up Dr. Han. I don't like Dr. Han because I just don't like her attitude. I feel like she has bad attitude. I feel like she's cocky and she's good, I'm sure, but I feel like she's too cocky. You know, like Burke is more like laid back. It's like Burke's like, yeah, I'm the best and I know it, okay? But it's not like he's going to tell everybody every 5 minutes. I feel like Han is definitely one to like brag and stuff like that. I don't like Han because she wasn't trying to give Denny the heart, which I can understand, you know, for her patient. She was trying to give her patient a heart. I 1000% understand that, but it was just like too much. Like, you know, Burke got shot and stuff, and it's like all that drama was a hot mess. There's a Grey's Anatomy playlist. So you can go to my playlist and you can watch season 2, part 2, part 1. I don't know, it got deleted, so you guys can't watch that, but you can watch part 2. So make sure you go watch that where you can see Erica Han and all that drama.
Yes, Dr. Burke. I think we do.
Here's my thing. Christina I'm glad she did, because Christina is an intern doing like all of this professional work. She is here to learn, okay? She's here to like scrub it under surgery, maybe hold a scalpel. You know, this is her first year, so she should not be doing all of this like extra. She is doing all of these crazy surgeries like that she should not even be thinking about right now. And I think that, you know, she was overwhelmed and it got to her and she was like, I need to tell somebody. And I think that that's what is good.
I kept your secrets. I was discreet. I was a really good friend to you and I didn't have to be. And then you go and do this? Do what? Hey, Kelly, use your words. Use your words.
This is so funny because Izzy is like not having it. Izzy's like, Izzy's like, calm down. What are we doing? Callie is over here fighting Meredith. And Meredith is so small, but surprisingly, Meredith is pushing back.
You told me you slept with someone. You never said it was Sloan. George told me it was Sloan.
George?
The thing is, like, she's really doing all of this yelling and all of this hoorah for nothing because it's like Meredith didn't even know who it was. Like, Callie never even told her. Now she's like putting two and two together. She's like, oh man. I mean, she was going to give Meredith a whole beatdown over something that didn't even have anything to do with Meredith.
It's because I have a daughter, isn't it? He always said he didn't want kids. I should never have had a kid.
That's so disrespectful. You can see her in Meredith's face too, because it's like, I understand that her mom doesn't remember. She doesn't know that she's talking to Meredith right now, but that's so disrespectful. Like, how are you going to say, oh, I wish I didn't have Meredith so I could have been with Richard? Really? Really? I feel like Richard isn't even all that. So I feel like they're doing all this drama, all this over like Richard. Like, really? And Meredith just has to sit here and listen to it.
Things you love against you.
So George's dad is now dead. That's what's happening. That's the situation. I think it's sad. I feel like there was so much drama. Like, people weren't even paying attention. You know, there was Han, there was Burke, there was Christina. There was all this drama. And it was like, we kind of forgot about, like, all this drama was over George's dad, you know, and now he's dead. I'm not really mad about it. This is an odd duo. This is a duo that, like, you wouldn't expect to get together, but because it is together, you're kind of like, oh, okay, I can see it. I mean, Addison, she could go be with Alex. I don't see the problem with that. You know, Alex is single. You know, Addison, you know, has, I don't know, all her man drama, but, you know, Alex, she's kind of like, it seems like she really likes him and everything. So we're going to see how this goes.
Is there a man in my house?
I'm so sorry, Richard.
Nobody likes her anyway. How do you tell someone like, okay, choose your job or me? You really shouldn't even be doing that anyway. Then when you do it and the person says, okay, I choose you, I quit my job. Then you're like, oh, I moved on, sorry. Not even your house. Have some other man up in there. This is like a whole Addison, Mark, Derek situation going on right here. What? Marry me, marry me, marry me. They're getting married. Wow. Okay. I mean, Christina did stand by his side. She did cover for him. I definitely understand it, but like, dang.
Marry me.
What? There is 2 proposals in one episode. Really 2 proposals in like 30 seconds. So first Burke and Christina, which I could see that, but Callie and George, like, there is no way.
We got married in Vegas.
What? Y'all playing.
We're married.
Y'all would have played. And see, I feel like that's y'all's problems on Grey Anatomy. I feel like y'all play too much because they really got married. Like, even Burke and Christina, like, they didn't even get, like, married. Like, they weren't like, we're going to go to Vegas. Like, what? Callie and George? That's crazy.
She's Callie O'Malley.
I love Alex. Oh my gosh. You know what? I feel like this is one of these decisions where, like, you instantly regret it. Like, the next day you're like, maybe we shouldn't be doing this. This is not right. Wow. Dang. So they went to go call, like, to tell the people, like, okay, this is what's going on. This is the blood. And everybody's knocked out. The phone is ringing. Just everyone just knocked out.
I'm so unfocused. So ordinary.
You want to know what happened to me? You happened to me.
Meredith's mom just got ate up, and I feel like she needed to. She definitely needed to get ate up after that comment where she was like, I shouldn't have had kids so I could be with Richard. Meredith ate her up, and I'm glad Meredith eats. That's one thing Meredith does do. She will eat someone up now. And I feel like Meredith's mom, I feel like she talks too much. She has a big mouth. I know, I understand it that she, you know, doesn't remember and all this stuff. But it's like, that's messy. She's just a messy person. And Meredith, you know, told her what was tea. Dang. Uh-oh. She can swim, right? Can she swim? Because, like, I know y'all didn't kill her off because, hold on, because in season 2, y'all really had me thinking that she was gone. I was scared. I was nervous. Y'all really tried me. And now she fell in the water. Really? Like, why is it always Meredith? Like, why can't it be anybody else? Because I feel like that's y'all just play too much. Because I feel like every time I think y'all are going to kill her off, I don't know if she's going to be okay, though. Okay, guys, that is the end of the video. Make sure you like and subscribe. And make sure you share this video with your friends. There's going to be a part 2 just because part 1 was getting a little long. So I will have part 2 up for you guys. But I'm very excited. I need to know what's going on with Meredith. I need to know if she's okay. But yeah, so I'll see you on the next video.